Sup, I'll get my first Uber match on here against the ColdHeartedContender. He starts with the Mew, and I go with the Skyform Shaman. And I air slash, and it does a little less than half. And he passes out right away to attack the Deoxys, and I'm afraid of it being sashed. But with a 60% chance of him flinching anyway, I just decide to go for it, and I easily KO it. Brings in Toxicroak and Sucker Punches me. I don't necessarily know why. I mean, you could probably find something else that could use Sucker Punch. Maybe they could stab. I have no clue. He goes down to Air Slash. He brings in a Chomp now. And I know he's not going to EQ, so I go to my Steel Arceus, and luckily for me, he uses Outrage. And it did kind of a lot. It might be Adamant or CB. I'm not sure, but that gives me a free Will-O-Wisp, so that kind of screws him over now, so he can't really do much to me anymore. He switches back to Mew while I Cosmic Power instead of Recover, which I don't really know why I did, but I'm going to get a Recover off anyway. So he Nasty Plots, and I'm kind of wondering what he's going to pass to, because I know he already has Baton Pass, obviously, because he used that first move of the game. And he gets a second Nasty Plot while I get a second Cosmic Power. So the basic ratio of stages is 2 to 1 right now, because, yeah. So he Aura Spheres, which does over half. Probably a little less than 2/3. I Cosmic Power for a third time, and I know he's going to pass now. So I just go for the safe Recover just to get back to full and see what he's going to pass to, and it turns out to be a Kyogre, which isn't good for me, because this team might be a little weak to Kyogre. I'm not really that familiar with Ubers yet, but I decided to just go for a Wisp, and he sets up a Sub, which is really bad, because now something's going to have to go down to take that Sub off, most likely. So I Judgment, knowing it's not very effective. I don't have any other attacking moves on it. And I don't break the Sub, and he Calm Minds, which is even worse, because now he's +5 and has an extra stage of special defense, which is not good for me. I'm hoping the second Judgment will be able to take it off, and lucky for me it does. Well, he Surfs. And I live with like 40 HP, I think. Yeah, 40. It had to be 40. I've narrated this so many times that I'm just sick of it. So now he's at about half HP, and I Recover for some reason. I probably shouldn't have, but there's not really much else I can do anyway, because I can't really bring in anything that can take a +5 Surf and then deal some kind of damage to it. Like, even my Special Wall can't deal damage to Kyogre. They can take hits, sort of. So yeah. After Lefties and Burn brings him down to like half HP, I bring in Mewtwo, and anything taking a super effective hit from a Life Orb Mewtwo on the other side, like, usually dies. So yeah, with Thunder's 100% accuracy and Rain, I kind of felt safe there. So yeah, epic match here, kind of, I guess. Not really, but he brings in Mew while I Thunder, because Aura Sphere is not going to do anything, and then Fire Blast is weakened, while, yeah, Ice Beam is not going to do as much as Thunder. So he switches out to Garchomp, and I just Ice Beam to show off what else my Mewtwo has. Plus, it's not like that thing was going to do much anyway, but it's always nice to be sure, because I have HP Ice on my Shaman. So it would have easily gone down to that as well. Now, he goes to Manaphy, and I kind of just switch, because sweeping with Mewtwo is kind of boring, because I used only 3 of my 6 guys. So we're going to Special Wall that can't really do anything to his 2 Pokemon he has left. So he Tail Glows, and I predicted that in Whirlwinded. I don't know, just so I wouldn't have to deal with a Tail Glow Manaphy. Kind of hope that becomes standard, just to see what kind of impact it'll really have on the metagame, but that's kind of a fit for another time. Although I won't really care if it stays in Ubers, but I know I'd use one. He nasty plots again. I wasn't really paying attention because I was too busy rambling about Manaphy being standard. He looks, after the Ice Beam, it looks like he lives with, like, what? That's probably close to 20 HP, I want to say. I'm not sure, I can't. I'm not him. So baton passes, and I thought that was obvious, so I just whirlwinded. Kind of reading him like a book, which is kind of boring, because books, I don't like. Books are boring. Whatever. So yeah, this is kind of me just stalling around, really. Just trying to KO something with this thing. I think I Ice Beam here. Yeah, because I remember there was a point where I attacked Manaphy and didn't do, like, anything to it. And that was it. So, we're just kind of going along here. He surfs me. I think I whirlwind. I'm not sure. Yeah. Back to Mew. Hopefully I can KO it for my sake, but I don't... Lugia never really does anything. It's just kind of just show it off. Say, hey, look at my physical, or no, it's special. My special wall you can't do anything about. So, I go to Skyman, and assuming Seed Flare doesn't screw me over, I should be able to sweep the rest of his team, which is like 2 guys, but yeah. So, seeing as there's no way possible that Manaphy can outspeed this thing because it's max speed with a Choice Scarf, I Seed Flare, which ends the game, and good game, dude. So hopefully I can get more experience with Ubers, because Ubers are fun anyway. I don't know if they're really my favorite, but they're definitely up there. So until next time, see y'all later. Rate, comment, subscribe. Peace!